Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy PD Rock and my co-host.
It's your boy Joe.
Welcome to another episode of the Vibe Room, where we sit here and we bullshit and we just talk. Today we're mainly going to talk about the divisional round of the NFL playoffs coming up. Probably bullshit on some movies, some real life shit, some wrestling. But yeah, other than that, we're just vibing.
As always.
Do want to throw my shout out there.
Hold up. As you see, the merch.
Oh, yes, the merch. Yes, more merch. We're going to have more merch in the works. So if you would like to buy T-shirts, hoodies, anything, just message us on any social media or on here, and we will get back to you with prices and all the etc. fun stuff. But other than that, Test of Strength presents Training Day 53 at the TOS Dojo. That's why I looked it up. February 2nd, we're moving our bell time back to 2 o'clock, so doors open at 1:30, 87 Church Street, East Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah, so that's my next booking. So we'll be good every Saturday up until then. February, I'm pretty busy with the wrestling, so I'll drop all the dates. You know, you can also follow me at PG the Chef, in all social media as well. Joe.
Man, I ain't got no shout-outs, man. Y'all know me. Grunt style clothing. Always.
And now, Vibe Room closing. Yes.
But yeah, that's my new shout-out. Us.
Manny, my boy Manny, designed the logo. I printed
Manny Morales.
Printed the T-shirts, made them myself in-house. So yes, please message us if you would like to buy one. Any of our loyal supporters. Other than that, let's go into it real quick before the games start, because the first one is at
4:30 p.m.
4:30 today, and that is the Texans at the Chiefs.
Chiefs are obviously the favorite. They're the score's projected to be 25-17 Chiefs.
Oof. So, this is a rematch of last year, because I'm pretty sure they played in the divisional round last year.
Yeah, because the Chiefs played the Ravens in the
wild card. Not the wild card.
AFC Championship game.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to pick the underdogs, so I want to go with the Texans. But the only problem is the Chiefs got the bye week. So they went into the bye week they've been pretty banged up all season.
Yeah, they got a lot healthier now.
Yeah, now they're a lot healthier, so it's going to be a different ball game. Texans coming in off of playing in the wild card and getting the win. That's cool and all, but I don't know.
It's the age-old debate when it comes to the playoffs: rest or momentum.
Yeah, so that's literally. But see, you can call rest, but the Chiefs are going to be healthy.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem.
My thing is, it's in Kansas City.
Yeah,
bro.
And it's in Kansas City, home of the referees. I mean, the Chiefs. You just can't. I don't know. Patrick Mahomes is going to be one of the greatest of all time. He's not going to
After it's said and done, yeah. When his career's over.
He's not going to be the GOAT, because in my eyes, there's two people that are the GOAT, and we all know that's Tom Brady, Joe Montana. And that's a topic for another time. But he'll go down definitely one of those people.
Well, let's see. How many rings does Patrick Mahomes have right now?
He has 3.
If he breaks 7.
He won't break 7. I think it's almost hard. It's going to be very hard to do that. And Tom Brady stayed past the average years of a quarterback anyways.
Which a lot of quarterbacks are doing nowadays. Look at Aaron Rodgers.
But, so, yes, I know medicine and all that shit has come a long way, so is health and rehab.
Not only that, quarterbacks are not getting hit like they used to.
Yeah, but they're also, now they're going to be, they're more mobile now. They're going to be taking hits. No offense, just happened to Jalen Hurts. He was out 2 weeks for a concussion. Tua, every fucking
season
year.
Sometimes it's just him getting sacked.
Averages 2 concussions. Yeah, sometimes it's him just getting sacked, but at the same time, the more mobile you become, the more you put yourself at risk.
Yeah, you just got to be a smart quarterback and know when to slide.
Yeah, but even when you slide,
look at Josh Allen. He has a thing with not sliding.
Yeah, but even when you slide, bro,
you could take a hit.
You could still take a hit, so the danger is still there, no matter what happens.
But, I don't know. Me personally,
I don't know. Let's just.
I think it's going to be hard for the Texans to get the win, for the simple fact of how good of a play caller Steve Spagnuolo is.
I get that, but I also think that the the Texans have been in the same exact spot last year. Literally, the only difference is the biggest difference is C.J. Stroud has the experience,
Yeah, I agree.
and he has the experience playing Patrick Mahomes off a bye week with a healthy team in the divisional of the playoffs. Because I'm pretty sure that this was the same exact game from last year.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
almost positive. But I think that I don't know. I feel like it could be an upset game.
Oh, I definitely could see an
I
upset
can
game
see,
here. I could
and the
definitely
only
see the
way
Texans pulling it
you
off.
have to go up on this.
But they
Chiefs.
got to.
You have to go up at least 14, and when they score, you got to score.
Yeah, you
Like,
got to match the Chiefs point for point.
because they don't have a strong defense, but Patrick Mahomes makes magic out of fucking thin air.
No, they both have a. That's the thing. They both have a strong defense. The question is whose quarterback's going to play better? Whose receivers are going to step up?
Honestly, I'm still gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with the Texans.
I mean, you hate the Chiefs though, so.
Yeah, I'm going with. I like C.J. Stroud though, so I'm gonna go with the Texans. You're taking the Chiefs.
I want the Texans to win, but I think it's going to be. I think it's too much of an uphill battle for them. I really do. Fuck it, going with the upset.
Going with the Texans.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
My dog. That's all I like to hear.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
So the next game would be the
The
Commanders.
8 o'clock tonight.
Commanders at the Lions. This
Yep.
is another game. I want to say straight up. I'm going with the Texans. I mean, wow, with the Texans.
You're going
I'm
with
going
the
with the Commanders, and I'll say it because I honestly think that it's going to come down to the final 2 minutes in this game. And unfortunately, if Jaden Daniels has the ball in the final 2 minutes, we've seen what he can do all year long. And I feel like, yes, this might be a playoff game, but he's going to do the same shit. And I feel like he will win this game.
I love Jalen Daniels as a quarterback, man. I really wanted him. I knew the Giants didn't have a chance at getting him. But
I feel like he's the determining. I get it.
I think
Jared
Jalen
Goff
Daniels
is a fucking animal.
No, I just think Jalen Daniels is in the same spot that C.J. Stroud was in last year. They over-succeeded their expectations, and I think the Lions' defense is a lot better than the Bucs' defense, and the Commanders barely beat the Bucs.
Yeah, I get that.
I
but,
think all around the Lions are going to take this one.
I mean, I just still think that it's going to come down to the final 2 minutes, and Jaden Daniels is going to be the factor of why the Commanders win this game. No other reason why, but it's going to be him. And I get it. One of the most, of all the quarterback talk that I hear for Lamar for the last 5 years, Josh Allen, fucking even Matthew Stafford's going to go to the Hall of Fame. You hear about him all the time. The one person that I barely hear a name of is Jared Goff. And, dude, he's playing phenomenal, too, in Detroit. One of the reasons why they're fucking, 16-1? Just out there fucking teams up. So shout out to him, but I still think it's going to come down to the final 2 minutes, and it's going to be in the hands of Jaden Daniels, and he's going to get, whether it's touchdown or in field goal range, to win the game.
They got Lions the favorite, obviously, but they got the Lions winning 32-24. So I personally think Texans are going to win against the Chiefs 21-17. I think the Lions are going to beat Washington 28-21.
I think both games are going to be 3-point games regardless. Low scoring, 3-point games. So maybe 13-10, 17-14. Both of those games. Only because I feel like it's going to come down to, defenses are going to show up and it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. Because in the AFC, you don't hear shit about defense. In the AFC, it's all about the offense. And I feel like it's going to be reversed for these two games. And then in the NFC game, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be about the defense. But on to Sunday. Let's talk about the night game first, and then we'll talk about the Philly game.
No, we're gonna do it in order.
Nah. All right, we'll talk about
All right,
Philly.
nah, fine.
We'll talk about Philly.
All
The
right, so we
Rams
got the
are
Rams going
coming
to Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Eagles are the favorites. Final score prediction is 25-18, not by me. That's what the experts have it. It's at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Obviously, it's being played in Philly. I think Philly's going to take this easily. I don't think the Rams have the offense or the defense to stop the Eagles in any aspect of the field. Matthew Stafford's a great quarterback. They got some good young receivers. But I'm trusting the Eagles' defense, and I'm trusting Barkley.
Well, one, the Eagles are coming in completely healthy besides Nakobe Dean. Number two, Matthew Stafford does not play well in cold weather games, and it's predicted to be between 6 and 8 inches of snow on Sunday for Philly. Yep. So that's why you've also heard all over the world, and I've watched it on every fucking sports thing ever, especially like the facility. Shout out to them. I love you, Shady. The fucking Saquon is gonna hit up LaShawn for like some tips of playing in the snow when he had that fucking season high.
I mean, I doubt that game. Because Barkley played at Penn State, which is Philly.
Bro, he literally said it. Saquon said it in the interview. Like, I'm gonna hit up if the weather's gonna be like that and there's gonna be snow. I got to hit up LaShawn because he had that game in the snow against Detroit where he ran for, I think it was like that 217 or some shit like that against Detroit and 2 touchdowns. But,
back then when there was a shitty Detroit.
My bad. Matthew Stafford does not play well in cold weather. We have the number one defense. I get him and Puka Nacua have been making plays to win games, and they got a high motor right now, but you ask around the league, what's the number one place people do not want to play? No one wants to play in the Link, bro. And now you're going to play a playoff game in the Link. That's why, like, you better hope. I don't really care because I think we can win in Detroit, but, like, if the Commanders beat Detroit and then the Commanders going to come to the Link, it's like you got to think about it. Every win in the playoffs, it's going to get worse and worse.
It's going to get tougher and tougher.
It's going to get, especially going to the Link. Like, it just does not stop. Going, like, you seen the video of who's the fucking dude?
Well, like I said, I think
Nick
the Lions
Bosa on the 49ers walking in last year. Yeah. I don't know.
Like I said, I think it's going to be my prediction for the Super Bowl. I'll talk after we talk about the next game.
But I also think the biggest matchup of the game is probably going to be Cooper Kupp and Cooper DeJean. Like, that's going to be the biggest matchup of the game. We are going to see that because earlier in the season when they played, Cooper Kupp put in some work against them. I think he was the one receiver who got the most out of Cooper DeJean, whatever. But I don't know. I still Philly taking this one because it's going to be hard to stop LaShawn. It's going to be hard to stop Saquon Barkley.
Of course,
and
Barkley's the best running back in the league.
I'm going to be honest with you. I also don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to end with Saquon, but I think it's going to start A.J. Brown. Like, I think he's going to come out explosive as fuck. And it's going to – because they're all looking for who right off the rip? Saquon. So, play action, RPO, A.J. Brown over the top. Best one-on-one receiver in the league. Like, I'm taking the Eagles. I'll take it 24-14.
The Eagles.
24-14. I'll take 24-10. And we're gonna see how the fucking axe.
I'm gonna say 24-17.
Mr. fucking Trotter Jr. He's playing, I think, in place of Nakobe Dean. But we'll see what happens. That game's tomorrow at 3:00. I'm excited. What's the night game?
You got the Ravens going to the Buffalo Bills at 6:30 p.m. The Ravens are the favorite. The experts got them winning 27-25.
Oh, the fucking experts. I look at this game as the game of the two choke artists. But at the same time, I'm also, because neither one of these teams can ever get to the big game. They can't make it through Kansas City. But I also think this year is very different, where I think the winner of this game will win the AFC. Like, whoever wins this game, whether it be Buffalo or Baltimore, I'm going with Buffalo. Whoever wins this game will go on to beat, regardless, Chiefs or the Texans next week.
See, I'm picking the Ravens to win this game. I think it's going to be a 13-10 type of game. I don't think if the Bills win, they're going to get past the Chiefs because if the Chiefs were to beat the Texans, I think the Bills might have a chance to beat the Texans.
But the Bills already proved they could beat the Chiefs. They beat them earlier in the year.
Yeah, that's fine. That's nice. Earlier in the year. That wasn't in the playoffs.
Yeah, I still think
they haven't beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, not yet.
Not a lot of people have.
And then you have...
Only one person has. Tom Brady.
Joe Burrow.
And Joe Burrow, yeah, you're right. And Joe Burrow. Tom Brady and Joe Burrow.
But I think the Ravens can beat the Chiefs, and I also think the Ravens can beat the Texans.
Yeah, definitely.
My prediction,
any one of the teams in the playoffs could beat the Texans, no offense.
My prediction for AFC Championship game, I have to go with what I picked today, so that would be Ravens and Texans. And it would be Lions versus Eagles. Prediction for a Super Bowl matchup would be Ravens versus the Lions.
Texans, Bills winning. Commanders, Eagles winning. Bills, Eagles Super Bowl with the Eagles winning. Just saying.
I hear you.
I also think we got to take it 1 week at a time, and I still don't sleep on the Rams.
I mean, bearing no injuries, that's what I got going on. No one gets injured, no key injuries.
I think we're the healthiest team in the playoffs right now.
So, but I think the combo of Lamar and, oh my God, Henry.
Derrick Henry?
Yeah, it's just going to be too much for the Bills' defense up front seven.
We'll see what happens.
So, I think Barkley, Jalen Hurts, and A.J. Brown are going to be too much for the Rams' defense. I think the Lions' defensive front is going to get to Daniels more than Washington expects. I have a feeling that the Texans are going to pick off Patrick Mahomes, and that's going to be the deciding factor of the game.
Oh, and that game starts at 4 o'clock?
4:30. I have a feeling it's going to be a linebacker picking off Patrick Mahomes, who's matched up against Travis Kelce. And that's going to be the deciding factor of the game. Texans linebacker, what's his name? Who's their middle linebacker? I can't think of his name right now.
I forgot.
But I have a feeling one of the linebackers are going to pick off Patrick Mahomes for like the game-winning defensive stop.
Let's go Texans.
Like I said, I think the Lions are going to get 3 to 5 sacks on Daniels today. I think Barkley's going to rush for over 100 and catch the ball for 50 to 75 yards. He's going to have 2 rushing touchdowns, possibly a receiving touchdown.
Go Birds.
I think the Ravens, Lamar's going to have at least 1 rushing touchdown himself. Derrick Henry's going to have at least 1 rushing touchdown himself. And I think Lamar's going to pass for 1.
That's a lot of stats. I'm not going to call the stats. I'm just going to call the winners and the score.
Sorry about that, guys.
But yeah, other than that, we can move on from football. I know.
How do you feel about WWE on Netflix?
I was just about to bring that up. I know you don't really watch it, but I think the product's gotten a lot better since Triple H has taken over full control. And now that they've gone to Netflix, they really control their time. I think the streaming has been perfect. Penta's debut was good. I think the product's going to get better overall. And now it's on Netflix, like, it just airs all across the world at one time. So
you think it's more like in the Attitude Era kind of?
It's only 2 episodes in, so you haven't really seen anything yet. I mean, the first episode was really good. They had basically like a hardcore match first episode, but they only had like 4 matches the first episode out of 3 hours.
That's
It was a
crazy.
lot of promo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of like, a celebration type of things. But Netflix is going to want more wrestling, more action. Because Netflix now, because it's on their brand, they're going to want a say in what product they push out. So Netflix is edgy. If you don't see the movies or the shows they put out, they're edgy as fuck. So they might want to push the WWE, be like, hey, we don't give a fuck about the kids. Like, go more towards how you had it back in the early 2000s, the late 90s. But I like it. We're going to see what happens. I think that you're also going to see a rise of upcoming independent stars to get to WWE because they're also chasing independent stars again, which is really good. I like. But WWE, I love it. It's always a great product. I just wish some people like the fucking Rock would stay out of it. But because he's the face of TKO, which is the company that owns basically WWE and UFC,
Yeah.
like, he's going to be there forever. But I don't know. I like it. I like the product. I like the storylines. I like the way things are going. I've been watching pretty much since WrestleMania 39 again, when Cody lost to Roman Reigns. I've been watching since then. But, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be good.
Word. Do you think there's going to be a second season of Heels?
A third, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I meant, a third.
No.
Because you finished it, right?
Yeah.
Because remember last time we were talking about
Stupid
it?
ass, that's a shooting star press and gets paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I think,
That's why I didn't want to tell you how the ending ended. Like, I was trying to...
So what happened was when they put it on Netflix, I think Netflix usually does, like they did it for, what show was it? Lucifer. They did it for Lucifer because Lucifer, I believe, was on the CW.
Yep.
And then when they put it on Netflix, they promoted it. Like, oh, we didn't only buy it, but we're going to continue it.
Yeah, but they only did like 3 seasons, and that was it. Or
of Lucifer, they did like 6.
5, 6,
They
yeah.
did like 6. Like, CW did 2.
Yeah.
And Netflix did the rest.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they if they had enough confidence in Heels, they would have did the same thing with that, where they would have got it from Showtime, because I think Heels was Showtime. They would have got it from Showtime and said, oh, we've acquired this show, Heels, and we're going to continue on. I just think that they didn't do that because of the way the show ended. It left it to where, like, it's open-ended, but, like, it's depressing as fuck. Like,
I feel like they have to. They have to make another season.
yeah, but you also got...
Because that ending sucks.
Stephen Amell is doing that new, like, spin-off series of Suits. Suits L.A.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you'll never... I don't think he's going to... He loves professional wrestling, so you never know. Like, the dude's wrestled in WWE, appeared on AEW. I think the show was his fucking idea in the first place.
Oh, no, I fell in love with him. No homo, pause, no Diddy.
On Arrow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, but that show got played out after, like...
I still go back and watch it
after,
sometimes.
like, they started bringing the Magic in, which I think was, like, season 3 or 4. Like, the Magic fucked it all up for me. They could have kept it grounded. I was cool with it.
No, I understand what you're saying, but, like, I liked how they... The only thing I didn't like that they incorporated was Supergirl. Like, you could have left Supergirl out of it.
Well, Supergirl was incorporated, like, because that whole CW thing was to try to build on the lower stars. And it was supposed to be, like, Green Arrow's universe, and then they brought The Flash. Then they did the crossovers, and I think the next one was, I want to say DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Yep.
And that show was a fucking...
I like that show.
That show was basically a show of the sub-characters from those shows forming a team.
Yep.
And then they did Black Lightning, but that was way
I never watched Black Lightning.
That was way off to the side at first, like, by itself.
I couldn't get into it.
And
I tried.
like, what was after that?
Supergirl.
They did the Supergirl.
But Black Lightning wasn't part
of
Supergirl.
They had Superman and Lois. Yeah, not at first, but they did cross it over.
I've never seen Black Lightning.
They crossed it over. They did. He was in the crossovers. The final crossovers when
I don't remember it.
Yeah, it was when Stephen Amell's character became he died and became what's the dude?
The last thing I remember is
the
Green
dude-
Arrow going into the energy source.
Yeah, and he becomes what's his name? I can't remember.
He sacrificed his life and killed himself.
Yeah, but he comes back as the oh my fucking god.
All that knowing thing.
Yeah, in those episodes, Black Lightning's there.
I don't remember him either.
Yeah, but yeah, all those shows, bro. Some of them were good. Green Arrow and Flash were good.
Yes.
The rest of them were
I
dog
liked
shit.
I liked DC. I liked DC Legends of Tomorrow. I like that. That was pretty cool.
A lot of them.
It got a lot of repetitive though.
I heard Superman and Lois was really good.
I didn't watch that because I'm not a Superman fan.
Yeah, I heard that was really good. I don't think I am gonna. I might watch it. I don't know.
I couldn't get into Black Lightning.
Neither could I. But
I wish they did.
Stephen Amell he started it, but like
The thing I
off
liked
the
about
rip,
DC
it was the same thing. Like I felt like they fucked up with the casting of Green Arrow, but then I just got over it because he has long blonde hair and a goatee, and that he did not in the whole entire show.
in the
He did a couple times.
in the very
when
beginning
he's
when he
stuck
was on the
fucking
island. Yep.
But he had it as the superhero.
No, I agree. I
Like,
agree.
that's where I was like, oh, fuck. If I'm going to film a movie and put anybody there, it'd probably be like Charlie Hunnam, Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
Dude, I would have loved him, but I don't
He
think
already
he's athletic enough.
Nope,
for that.
he already said that he's not doing superhero roles. So
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he said that. I forgot me and you talked about that a while back off camera.
But he is playing Ed Gein. You know who Ed Gein is?
Yes,
Who?
he's a serial killer who used to wear masks and all that.
He used to wear. He's
people's
the
flesh.
actual story,
I
like
know.
where the Texas Chainsaw
I
Massacre.
know there's
like,
an actual movie called Ed Gein.
Yeah, but now there's going to be a show on Netflix where he's playing a whole season as Ed Gein, which I think is
Horrible.
going to be cool. Why is it horrible?
Because I don't want to picture him like that.
Oh my God! Everybody's like, actors got to be able to do everything.
What's
bro.
that show that he was in on Netflix?
The one thing as an actor you don't
Frontier
want to do
is be boxed in a category like Jim Carrey was originally in his early on his career. He was considered just a comedian.
Who?
Jim Carrey.
What are you talking about?
A lot because of Larry the Cable Guy.
Stereotype?
Yeah, he was stereotyped.
Who was?
Jim Carrey.
Where'd we get Jim Carrey from? Why are we talking? We were talking
Because
about
you said
Charlie
the
Hunnam.
worst. You said what's the worst thing that an actor can do, and I said be boxed in.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but if you let me finish,
You asked the question, I answered it.
Yeah, but I was gonna say is, if you notice, a lot of actors start from horror movies, but they never get away from it. They just become a horror movie person, or stereotyped casted for horror movies. Like, look at a lot of the big actors nowadays, bro. All got their starts from horror movies. Jennifer Aniston, the Leprechaun. Johnny Depp was in Friday the 13th. I mean, Johnny Depp was in A Nightmare on Elm Street.
I know. I get what
But
you're
like
saying,
to get
bro.
stuck in a box like that. But Charlie Hunnam said he'll never do.
But-
I don't know where we got. I don't know. I'm high. My bad.
I mean,
But Charlie Hunnam will never do.
one of my favorite
superhero
movies with Johnny Depp was Sweeney Todd, bro.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. I'm not a Johnny Depp guy. Like, I like Black Mass, but I probably only watched it twice. Seen the Pirates.
Bro,
of the
you would
Caribbean, but
like Sweeney Todd, bro.
I'm not a.
You would. I'm telling you right now, you would like that movie.
I don't know. I wasn't an Edward Scissorhands fan. It was cool when he died in A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Watch the trailer on Sweeney Todd, bro.
I've seen the trailer, Joe.
I think you should watch the movie. Hey, chat, everybody out there, tell this motherfucker to watch Sweeney Todd so we could discuss it.
Never gonna happen. But yeah, no, I would. I mean, he would be my perfect casting for Green Arrow, though, Charlie Hunnam. But he'll never do it. I'm still waiting to find out who they cast for Batman and then who they cast for his son, because that's what's gonna be intriguing.
Oh, speaking of that, I forgot to send you something to talk about, so I'm gonna look it up really quick.
That would be intriguing. The Batman, like Bruce Wayne and Damian Wayne. Who would be the perfect combination?
Of Bruce Wayne and Batman?
No, okay. So for the next Batman movie, not the Rob Pattinson Batman movie,
Yeah.
the next Batman movie that's in that Superman universe and all that, the James Gunn universe, he's going to be Batman and his son Damian Wayne. He has a son with Talia al Ghul, and it's going to be him and Damian Wayne. Now, who would they cast? Like, who would be?
I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to find something to talk to you about. But go ahead.
In the next Batman movie, it's going to be Bruce Wayne and his son Damian Wayne.
Oh, so you think who should play Bruce Wayne? Who should play Damian Wayne?
Yeah, I can't think of I don't know enough young kids, because you're thinking probably about 12 years old, in my opinion.
All right, let's go back to that in a second, because I'm gonna look up 12-year-old actors.
You send me, though, or
I wanted to talk to you about John Boyega.
The guy from Star Wars. Yes, I know you.
Yeah, he's wants to play Black Panther. Did you hear anything about that?
There is a rumor going around that they are intrigued and interested, and Marvel wants to recast T'Challa Black Panther. I'm not sure if they want to recast him for Secret Wars or this phase, or they're waiting for the flush out and like the soft reboot after Secret Wars and then recast them. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean, I think if they're smart enough, they're gonna recast them now for Secret Wars, and then whoever they cast as Black Panther now will be the Black Panther moving forward into the soft reboot. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Now I'm gonna give
They have, from what I was looking at, the guy who played Hawkman in Black Adam was the guy they were looking at to play T'Challa, but I'm not sure. It's just a rumor. Okay. I don't think John Boyega.
I just heard that's who Marvel wants, and then I heard that John Boyega is kind of interested in it.
Yeah, but he's not. No, I just don't. It doesn't.
You're my movie go-to guy.
That doesn't fit for me. Like his Star Wars roles were like as actiony as he's gonna get. I don't see him out here doing Black Panther-esque shit. Like no.
All right, and I remember us talking about Daredevil, right?
Yep,
it's called Born Again, right?
Yep, the trailer just dropped.
I'm hearing that there's Luke Cage Easter egg and rumors.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think like a month ago they confirmed that, or I think a couple months ago they confirmed that all those characters are canon, because when they brought Daredevil, when they said they were bringing Daredevil back, they were bringing Charlie Cox back. Obviously, then they confirmed they were bringing John Bernthal as Punisher back, and then they made like the Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist shows all canon.
I love.
So I'm pretty sure that you will. I mean, if they're all canon, that they're all pretty much in the same place in New York. So you're gonna get Easter eggs from all those shows in this show. I mean, I'm almost positive you might see them in this show, to be honest with you, because they're obviously going to give you the Punisher slip because they want you to know he's there. But they'll get a bigger reaction if all of them. And I think they're going to keep all the same people if they do bring any of it back, because it's just continuity, in my opinion. But yeah, I think I've seen the same thing you've seen, that there are some Luke Cage Easter eggs in the Daredevil trailer.
Yeah.
But that Daredevil trailer is fire. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I'm happy that they are sticking with good storylines through all of the shows, because like if you watched Echo, which I know a lot of people haven't, at the end of Echo, that's when Kingpin's like, I'm gonna run for mayor. And now if you notice in Daredevil, he is mayor of New York. So I like the continuity there. I like the time gap. I think it's like 5 years or something like that. Like, that's going to be good.
Well, the last thing we seen Daredevil in was
season 3.
No. The last thing we
Spider-Man.
He made a cameo in Spider-Man. The very last one that
No
came
Way
out, right?
Home.
The one where
No Way Home.
The guy shows the robot, the drones, and all that. Yeah, No Way Home.
What else was I gonna say about that? Fuck. The Daredevil thing. God damn it.
Luke Cage.
They already by the trailer, it's keeping with the Netflix dark level to it.
Yeah.
In the action, but Disney promised it's going to be more action packed than Netflix was.
So that's not going to be on Netflix. That's going to be on Disney.
It's on Disney. Yeah.
Fucking A. I'm not watching it.
Joe, shut up. It's going to be a good show.
Yeah, but that was like pissing me off, bro. Like,
Bro, it's how it's just called capitalism. Whatever, who cares?
I fucking hate Disney.
They're going to get their money if you watch the show or not, Joe, they're going to get their money. So you might as well just watch the fucking show. It's not like you're paying for it anyways. You got my shit. But yeah, I think Daredevil March 4th is going to be a really good show. I think that shit's going to be fire. I can't wait for it.
Are you serious?
What?
It's only 35 minutes?
Yeah.
I feel like we've been talking for like 45 to almost an hour now. Holy shit. Time does not fly when you're having a good time.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun fucking show to watch. I can't wait. And I think it already got confirmed for season 2, so that's cool.
Cool. My goodness, guys.
Want to give a shout out to California. My prayers go out to you guys with all the fires you guys been dealing with. I hope everybody is safe. I know there's been some casualties. Just keep your head up. Everything will get better.
It's the government's fault. Don't forget. How did someone's $1 million mansion burn down, but his blue trash can didn't? How did the forest fires not burn the forest?
I feel bad for the victims. That's all that matters.
No, I hear you.
All that matters.
Fuck this government, man. They lied to us. You don't want to go down this rabbit hole with me, bro.
Yeah, because you got too much time on your fucking hands.
Disabled that. Look at the marches that went on today, bro. The People's March, the Trump rallies, the ones that are the immigrants that are marching in D.C. trying to keep Trump out of office. The TikTok ban marches where you got people marching in D.C. trying to keep TikTok up. And then you got the Palestine and everything that's going on overseas march with people trying to march for Palestine rights and free Palestine.
Okay, so I'll break all three of them down real quick. One, there should be age restrictions on all social media. For the general fact that it's now a business and a marketplace to make money. And unfortunately, I think if you're handling finances and money, that's one reason why it should be 18 and up. And number two, there's a lot of solicitation and porn on all of them. Twitter being the worst. So
Owned by Meta?
No, Twitter's not owned by Meta.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. The only two things that are owned by Meta are Facebook and Instagram. Twitter's owned by Elon Musk, which is not Meta. Not owned by Meta, buddy. If it was owned by Meta, I'd be verified on all three of them. You can look it up. I know I'm right. But yeah, there should be age restrictions on all that for those reasons. Number two, the immigrants, illegal and legal, marching to keep Trump out of office. Dumbest shit I ever heard. Dumbest shit. If you're legal, why do you give a fuck? And if you're illegal, you should come to the country legally.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, not trying to
But
be
Meta owns the Twitter's logo, which is the X.
Okay, that's cool. They own the logo. Wow, the logo.
But it is a competitor of Twitter.
It's the competitor of, not owned. But regardless. Yeah, you're coming to the country illegally, you should probably get the fuck out. That's how I feel about that. And I don't know too much about the Israel-Hamas deal. I don't really want to know about it nor talk about it.
I get
stay
you.
out of that one.
And then you got... There goes the camera.
Camera down. And we lost the feed.
I don't know if you guys can still hear us or not. Technical difficulties right now. I apologize. Camera collapsed. Camera down. Oh, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, y'all don't want to look at our pretty asses' faces anymore. But, What was I saying now before all that shit happened? Oh, so the owner of TikTok, right? He used to be an intern for Zuckerberg on Facebook. And all of a sudden, Facebook wants to get rid of, well, Facebook helped lobbied Congress to put the ban on TikTok, right? Now, every single politician that voted to ban TikTok from the U.S., going as far back as 2023, which was the first time one of those politicians bought a $1.7 million sharehold in Meta. Every single politician that voted yes to ban TikTok owns a majority sharehold in Meta.
That's cool. I think at the end of the day, when it comes down to this country, I love this country to death, but at the end of the day, it just becomes about the government wants control, and they don't like when we speak out against them. So that's why you want to ban something that's not. See, banning TikTok, that's just control issues. I understand putting age restriction on it because that's beneficial.
No, it's people around the world are coming together and we're realizing that the government lied to us.
I don't care about that. It's always been about control. Always been about control. And they don't own it, so they can't control it. And still, that's the problem. I still think you should have age restrictions on it. I don't think there should be a ban. But that's why it falls into Trump's hands. And I think Trump's going to see it how it is, and he's not going to put a ban on it because it's a business now. It's all the business.
Well, hopefully there's only a 24-hour ban from Sunday, which is tomorrow, till Monday.
I don't think
when Trump gets in office. Period. But I mean, the owner of TikTok said if this shit keeps going on, he was shutting it down. And if you go on TikTok, it's
shut that shit down.
Everyone's making the TikToks. Yo, this is it. Make sure you follow me here, here, here. I mean, the people? And when I say the people, I mean the citizens. You know what I mean? The 99% of us. We are all so fed up with the government that people are literally installing. They're like, oh, you think TikTok's stealing our fucking info? Well, how about this? We're going to go download Chinese TikTok. We're going to go download Arabic TikTok. We're going to go download Russia's TikTok. And that's what these people are doing. It's going to get to the point where the government's going to actually start looking at us as homegrown terrorists, and martial law is going to get put in effect.
Well, I mean, regardless, ban it, don't ban it. I don't honestly give a fuck. I don't use TikTok like that. It's just another platform for stupidity.
Hey, man, our audiences watch TikTok. That's why we have a TikTok page.
You do the TikTok. You the social media
I
guy.
don't even post it on TikTok because I forgot how to screen record on my phone.
Don't blame me, motherfucker.
Now that I just remembered how to do that.
See, when you forget how to do something, there's always Google to tell you how to do it.
Nah, that's what you got teenagers for.
But you know what? You just made up an excuse.
My daughter showed me how to do it again today, so that way I could remember and I could start doing it. I rely on my teenage daughter.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Nah, I know. Fucking football's going to be crazy today.
Yeah, what time is it? Oh, all right.
2 o'clock, another 2.5 hours the game start. Yo, I'm telling you, if you're a betting man, because honestly, I think the Texans-Chiefs game can go either way. So if I was a betting man, you guys already seen, I chose the Texans. I would probably put like a $5 parlay, $5 straight up just to win, like the Texans win straight up. Don't try covering no spread. Don't do anything like that because I don't think the Texans will cover a spread.
Well, we're gonna see.
But I think the Texans can win, and that should be a good payday.
Saturday's the day of upsets.
I don't think Washington's going to get the upset. I don't think the Rams are going to get the upset. And I unfortunately don't think the Bills are going to get the upset. But if I was to pick another underdog, I would definitely go with the Bills because they are playing home. And they're probably going to have snow, and we all know how Lamar is in the snow.
Yeah.
But I still think the Ravens are going to win that game. But that's the only upset that I've possibly seen besides the Texans. I don't think the Rams can do it, and I really don't think Washington can do it.
Well, Game time 4:30, brother.
Nah, indeed.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Right after this, we are going to be doing a show for our wrestling universe.
Yep.
So make sure you tune right back in. We're going to set that up and everything and just be ready for that. Other than that, stay cool, stay chilled, stay vibing.
Everybody, it's your boy PD Rock.
And it's your boy Joe.
If you haven't already, at the Vibe Room 420 on all social media platforms, at PG the Chef on all social media platforms. Give us a subscribe, like, share, follow, hit that fucking little bell for your notifications. Until the next time.
Deuces. Peace.